Spiritual and spectrum worlds. God's scheme. Where the scums, the bads and the distorted are born from. The vicissitudes occurred in the four-dimensional world and the dusts accumulate in the spiritual world have created the places where people who are selfish go out of normal way and got dirtied are drawn either cravingly or forcibly by the bads. It has made man difficult to do a reincarnation, expand unnecessarily the spectrum world and catch the bads or get caught by the bads and have met the various sufferings and hardships. People fall into the evil layer. Man loses the sight of one's own mind and the corrupted spectrum world even has contaminated the spiritual world. The spiritual world is the place where all is settled, and one must do a self-discipline to become a pure white clean state in order to return to the four-dimensional world. But some neglect and stay there and have made it the distorted place where the sufferings become habitual. People who forget the real man's behavior and the real intent of the God have made it happen. The worst of all is man falls into the situation one cannot get free of the earthly world, cannot separate from the vulgars, cannot even take one's body off, cannot be released from its fates and even keeps carrying the sicknesses oneself. Some are really distorted from the real nature of man. Such a man as in the thought, the will, the consciousness and the state has created all of those distorted minds and the bads that have dominated the spiritual and the spectrum worlds. The dirties nested in the God-man's heart have created the distorted world in which further the distorted and the bads are born. It is reflected to man's world on the ground and man also is considerably distorted, so as to become like one of those and even take the sides with the distorted. At the time of every juncture coming around a new man that emanates a new aspect appears which gives a new atmosphere on the ground. The spiritual world that is now in order brings a good influence to this world. The punishment of the bads has been lasted quite long. The distorted mind and the solidified will really have given the abnormals and the wrong effect on man's body. Until they are nullified, their influence is not disappeared. The gods and people must have been suffered long in the past. The fact has not been let everybody to know, but man now has to know its importance. Man must know the situation and time when the distorted and the bads have been rampant and from where they have come and started to distort. The days they have been influencing on man is so significant. Without a complete cleaning of the spiritual and the spectrum worlds, this earthly world of man can never be cleaned. All is already arranged. The organization is created and the gods are assigned. In the four-dimensional world already the necessary preparation is being done to establish divine world of MIROKU. The necessary numbers of the gods are ready without any shortage. Because of this the earthly world is too provided the necessary people in the numbers and is ready to build the completion of this world. People deployed on the ground stay as they are and their task is succeeded forever by posterity who never be extinct. The family of the universe is immortal because of the nature of the spirit. There would be no conflict or difficulty among people because of the difference in the kind or the nature. They prosper greatly and their spiritual lineage flourishes. Their business only succeeds. It steadily brings only a joyful life on the ground. The conflicts or the troubles caused by the difference in the nature are declined. They have gone to the past. A trend of a new world is being shown in which earnestly people who gain the power wish and gather to build the new world with no shortages. The gods mischievously do not force the hardships to people. The gods require the power they acquire through overcoming the hardships to build the new world where the cruelties never be repeated again. Man is the child of the gods. All is prepared to make the world perfect. Without the scheme and the strategy, the great reform cannot be done. The gods do not just sit and watch. The gods have created all and made a function of the human body activate by means of the free will of the God Spirit. How to target steadily and make all the things thoroughly ready and facilitate the progress of the universe. And always to work over the new plan are convoluted into the main subject, which is man. The gods try to run every dimensional world healthy and supply constantly all with the substance stimulates a fresh desire in the nature. The gods prepare even the animals and the plants for man.